Princeton and Washington State at home, and things get really difficult. The Devils have now put themselves in a spot where if they only make one little mistake, then their season can fall to the ground, and they could find themselves juggling for answers. We got to see an inside look at not Cliff the coach, but Cliff the person.
I don't watch it.
Jeremy's life has not been a walk in the park. It's been an uphill battle, and a difficult one at that. And as I, or rather anyone, would peel off to take a break right about now, Jeremy never could, as his daughter Eloise was born 3 months after his accident. When you have the time to look back on your ASU career now with everybody in this sold-out crowd, what does it really remind you of being here? What is that emotions like for you?
Just unforgettable memories.
Call it how it is, or maybe I'm just here spitting my 2 cents, but the Pac-12 should be proud of where they are right now. In one of the worst and most ridiculed years ever for the conference, they got 3 teams in the tournament. 3. In his lifetime with the Cardinals, Bidwell was as connected with the organization and the Sea of Red as anyone. And he will be deeply missed not only with the Cardinals, but with the Arizona community as a whole. From the newsroom, Scotty Gange, Cronkite News. What's the wake-up morning to track? What do you do? What do you eat? Do you meditate? What's your secret? Hey, welcome back into the Bird's Eye View pregame. Come on! Whoa! Whoa! The Birdman Bob, he just got activated this morning. Welcome to the team.
Yeah, my arm is sore now.
With that, hello everybody, welcome into our Pac-12 Plus pregame show. I'm your host, Scotty Gange, alongside former Arizona State baseball pitcher and our Pac-12 Plus analyst, Grant Schneider. Yeah, guys, I could introduce him as a 3-time NL Manager of the Year, a World Series champion, but I'm going to introduce him today as a proud dad. Mr. Dusty Baker, first off, thanks so much for the time, and how's the Cape been treating you so far? Hey, so get this, the Suns play the Warriors tonight, right? Okay, yeah, but here's the thing, the Suns are the team with the better record. Now, yes, we are under 5 total games in 2019, but as Eric Ruby explains, a few new faces on the squad were getting after it all summer long. With that, you know, you've got so many siblings, cousins under you.
Yeah.
Does that kind of influence you more to have fun, to show them the lighter side and things?
100%.
In the league where the stars of tomorrow shine tonight, there's no greater night to shine than tonight. It's playoff season, baby. Welcome into Bird's Eye. They've signed a new member to their pack, as Cronkite News reporter Lindsay Amundsen introduces us to their new teammate, who may be young, but is very coachable. If they do, then you can mark this season as a complete and utter failure. Yes, the win over Kansas was great. It was historic and a proud moment in the history of the program and a great night for fans. But that in no way has defined this season. The loss to Princeton 4 days later told you that.
Yo, hey, welcome into Sun Devil Stadium for the last game of the 2019 season. That is if you're a U of A fan, because ASU's about to play in a bowl game, right?
Okay, perfect world scenario. You walk in and you say, I'll get the A.J. Lewis.
I don't know about that.
If you could choose one trait that you'd like to be of yourself in here today, if you could bring the best trait of Max Troiani, of Josh Zamora to the absolute fullest, what would you like it to be today? For those out there saying, oh, why is he wearing a pumpkin tie? Halloween isn't until tomorrow. Well, you're probably the same people who put their Christmas tree up in November, which is really like celebrating Halloween in November because it's so ridiculous that it's frightening. Okay, now I'm fired up. Let's go. Today on Cronkite Sports Now. How can you not love a night at the ballpark? Vendors serving up snacks.
Who else wants one? Ice cold water, ice cold lemonade.
A field dressed to perfection. The best food you could ask for. And a chance to see your favorite stars. Now, odds are you know a lot about the players on the diamond, but how much do you know of the people right in front of you?
I know you're thirsty.
Meet Darnell Mickle.
Who wants one?
The man who serves far more than just drinks and snacks at Phoenix Municipal Stadium.
Same price, no waiting.
For Darnell, it's much more than just providing refreshing drinks and a warm Arizona day. It's about providing smiles and an overall phenomenal experience at the ballpark.
People come here for an experience, and what you do, you add to that experience. So I try to make them laugh, smile. I try to do something to make them either remember me or remember the game. That's it.
Now you can't forget Darnell for his comedic one-liners.
I'm right here.
Infectious laugh. And his extremely personable attitude.
I finally broke you guys.
But that's not what makes Darnell
Price, no waiting.
Darnell.
Pleasantness goes a long way, and it's one reason among many that I come to the ballpark.
When I first started doing this, I was very shy, very timid. Like I wouldn't say like the stuff I'm saying now. Hydrate or die. I would never say that.
Darnell's 15-year career has been nothing but an upward climb with hard work and true passion along the way, and it's no surprise. I mean, the guy has climbed the stairway to success thousands of times.
Well, I've eaten very well off this job, I'll tell you that.
Whether it be kettle corn, lemonade, or simply happiness, Darnell really has been eating well.
I don't worry because I know from me being me, doing what I do, I'm going to be great. Hey, I want you guys to enjoy the game. Thanks, guys.
So the next time you find your way heading to the ballpark, know in confidence that there will always be a friendly face in the stands. From the bleachers, Scotty Gange.
Is that it?
Pac-12 Plus.
A serious mistake in life is something that can send many into a downward spiral.
But Cronkite News reporter Scotty Gange brings us the story of a man who reaches for the mountaintop every single day. Scotty?
Whatever doesn't kill you makes you adaptive. That, at least, is the case of Jeremy Ogle, a South Phoenix racer who has made it his mission to inspire others to turn their lives around using his own story of struggle and survival.
Okay, Google. Take me to Camelback Mountain.
How do you start your day?
All right, Camelback Mountain. Let's go.
No, let's rephrase that.
All right,
Start your day like Jeremy Ogle.
Camelback Mountain.
Let's go. Every morning, the 31-year-old summits the 2,700-foot mountain.
For me, it's a good thing. You start your day with just positivity, and it carries throughout the day.
For a guy who earns a living through professional racing, Jeremy doesn't waste his time. Both before and after his hike, he delivers food from the mobile app Postmates for extra cash. But his daily exercise doesn't end at the top of the mountain. From Camelback to the inside of this gym, Jeremy is what some would call a physical marvel. But his workout routine goes far beyond just building muscle.
I like to inspire people to aspire to be a better them, because I truly believe that the best and most inspirational thing that you can do is to be yourself.
From the outside, Jeremy's life could be described as an upward climb.
Morning.
But for the guy that can bench press 100 pounds and deadlift as much as 345, Ogle turned a life-changing mistake into an opportunity.
I had a blood alcohol level at the hospital of 0.274, which, as you know, is above 3 times the legal limit.
In 2015, Jeremy collided with a car as he rode his motorcycle home after a night out drinking. He suffered nerve damage in his spine, leaving his left arm numb and paralyzed. Eventually, he decided to amputate it.
Not everyone as lucky as to me to be 4 years later minus 1 arm and life 1,000 times better.
Since the accident, he's won a National Para-Spartan race, 2 National Paralympic Team USA medals for track and field, and just to rub it in, he ran a marathon this past March.
I mean, I could even probably sum it up to one of the biggest challenges is that people think that I have it harder than other people.
While the last 4 years have been full of physical accomplishments for Jeremy, his growth mentally has been far more important.
I've always been depressed. I spent 31 years being negative and angry.
In his 20s, Ogle says he struggled with substance abuse, but now he hopes to help others on their path, as he did for himself.
You know, my story isn't a sad one.
Jeremy's life has not been a walk in the park. It's been an uphill battle, and a difficult one at that. And as I, or rather anyone, would peel off to take a break right about now, Jeremy never could, as his daughter Eloise was born 3 months after his accident.
Because Eloise is the peak of Jeremy's life.
What? This is the best part.
With her mother out of the picture, Jeremy has full custody. But for a single father who goes by the nickname Arm Solo, Jeremy is as far away from alone as you can be.
My life is 100 times better than what it was. It actually has purpose and value now.
Jeremy's love for his adorable 4-year-old has been the ultimate fuel to live a healthy life filled with joy.
When she was a baby, he used to change her diaper with his mouth. And we were like, how does he do that? And she just lay there and let him do it.
Eloise,
Yeah, can look at my muscles.
just like her dad, is strong. So, how do you start your day? Now, it's different for everyone, but learn from Jeremy, because he would tell you what really matters is to make it matter.
I will see you on the way down.
Big things are happening in the Ogle household. While Eloise had her first day of preschool last week, Jeremy is preparing for his next Spartan race, taking place in Laughlin, Nevada, next weekend. In the studio, Scotty Gange, Cronkite News.
My identity is in the Lord, so that's one thing that Jesus did for me.
That's amazing, man. You say he gives you peace and rest, but right now I know you got to go work out.
Exactly.
So go work out, and then you can
out.
have
Yes,
some peace
sir.
and rest.
Get up and throw it down.
my.
That's Jay-Z's nephew, oh, by the way. He's got 99 problems, but the nation's leading shot blocker, Joran, isn't one. On with Thanksgiving tomorrow, I realized all I'm going to be doing really tomorrow is sitting on the couch, eating turkey, and watching football. So I need some fresh air. Mainly, I need a turkey trot. So come with me. Coach, at the end of last season and the beginning of this year, there was a lot of scrutiny around the program and your spot as head coach. Does it feel like some vindication to get a 25-6 start, beat one of the top programs in the country? Or his #1 overall pick, Kyler Murray, who wowed the country with his ability to run the football in his Heisman Trophy season last year at Oklahoma, ran the ball 3 times for 4 total yards. Now, through his first 2 career games, Murray has thrown the ball 94 collective times, which leads the NFL. Thursday is all about the bird of turkey. Sunday is all about the bird of Cardinals. Now, when I think of the Arizona Cardinals at 3-7-1 and kind of out of the playoff picture, I think of a newlywed couple hosting a Thanksgiving dinner for the entire family for the first time. You know, the table is set, everything is ready, everyone's excited, they're trying really hard.
I don't have any with me though.
Oh,
that's the sad
That's
part.
a long summer.
Yeah, I know. That's a long summer.
All right, I'll track you back. If there's one specific Lego Starship Battle Star, whatever thing that you made that you're most proud of, is there one you could pick out?
Yes, there's one that I made from scratch.
It's not like Buffalo's any ridiculous mountain to climb. I mean, 5 of their last 6 opponents have all been schools from the same state of Ohio. Now, into Washington's end, they could pull a few tricks out of their sleeve and maybe even catch some luck along the way.
How you feeling right now?
I'm exhausted. It's hot out here, man. I need some liquids.
Hey, how'd you get through those all 2 minutes? It's probably the longest 2 minutes of your life. When you're in that last 20, 30 seconds, how do you really dig deep and still hit bombs out here?
Just think about staying short.
Challenge behind me. We've got Kylie, we've got Mason. What they got to do, they got to throw in the jersey, the helmet, the shorts, grab a football, first one to score a touchdown, just like Frank Darby is our winner. All right, guys.
And then some guy named Santonio Holmes comes into the game and catches a touchdown pass in the back corner of the end zone. Cardinals Super Bowl run, done. Yes, the past has had its spooky moments for Arizona sports fans, but on this day, the scariest day on the calendar, always remember to enjoy the sweet moments when they come your way. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Through 19 years as a coach here, 15 years as a manager, and afterwards all the players and coaches shook your hand and congratulated you. How special was that for you?
That means a lot.
Well, she gets socialized into many different environments. And although she'll never score a goal or collect an assist, she's sure to be the star of the game every day.
Kyle Soley, number 34 today. You've seen him make a few big plays. He had that swat on 3rd down. He had a tackle for a loss. But where does he come from? Well, SAG-U, that's Saguaro here in the Valley. His freshman year, he redshirted. Last season as a redshirt freshman, he was a backup. Didn't play all that much. 9 games, had a couple tackles. But this year and in the offseason, it was all about doing things right.
Pretty exciting. ASU's HBO debut is set for Wednesday, October 16th. And while the Sun Devils will not be playing to win this week on their bye, the Arizona Cardinals will continue their quest to grab their first victory of 2019.
It's my sweet spot.
All about turning it today, aren't you?
For sure. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Hey, you feel like you're going to win today?
I'll never bet against myself. So, yeah, for sure.
We'll love to hear that, Baron. Good luck today. Have fun. We'll talk to you later, all right?
They wanted to become a university, but the U of A wasn't too excited about that. They wanted them to stay at college. They did not want them to become a university. Well, now ASU is the university.
Alley-oop to Tyler Bay, chucking it down as ASU's defense looking a little out of whack. They're looking much more so later. This is McKinley right up the middle. It looks like a simple layup, but let's slow it down and look at it again. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 ASU defenders playing spectator and giving Wright an easy bucket. But away from sports, away from baseball and all that sense, what are you most proud of?
I'm just proud to be a Trojan, really.
You mentioned that you've spent some time with the Yes Network. In an interview with Michael Kay a while back, you said that in your first start ever, Don Mattingly was playing first base, and you were just so starstruck almost to be playing on the same field as him. And I want to ask you, from that day to now, what has changed in your mindset towards the game of baseball?
Wow. Some heavy stuff.
Cheatham in the air, catch and score, 942 crew. What you think? Even with the noise in the bank, this one was set into OT.
Every time I looked at you, you were smiling, you were having fun, whether it was just playing catch with the guys or kind of walking around Fenway Park. If you can remember one thing from today, what would you say it was?
They might be the scariest double-digit seed in the whole country. Doing all of this, oh, by the way, without their jack of trades, Bull Bull. It's highly unlikely that any team from the Pac-12 will be singing Queen's rendition of We Are the Champions at the end of this tournament, calling themselves the kings of college basketball.
Deion Sanders, who had enough style for two sports, said it best when he said, look good, play good. Play good, get paid good. Get paid good, live good, eat good. Well, Daniels should. Throw them away. Now, I'm not saying if he switches up his kicks that he's going to turn into a Heisman candidate, lead the Devils to a national championship or anything along those lines. But his play was so croctastically terrible that change has got to happen somewhere. It might as well work from the ground up.
We're getting into final 100. Are we racing?
Sure.
All right. Whoa!
So that's Will Paulson. He runs a 3:59.59 or 3:59.9. I don't. I need some water. Scotty Gange. Thank you, Will Paulson. Signing off for HouseOfSparky.com.